When you check the book of Judges, you see a man called Jephtah. Let me do a quick recap of the story and life of Jephtah. Jephtah was a son of Harlot, a prostitute, people will call Olosho. His own brothers who were given birth to by the main wife had to send him out of the father's house. When Jephtah left home, the Bible made us know that Jephtah dwelled among mean men, ordinary men, the normal people of this world, those people you don't want to associate with. Those were the people that Jephtah mingled with. Years later, his own kindred, the family, and then the people of Israel, they needed someone to fight for them. The elders, they went and looked for Jephtah where he was so that he can fight for them. The point I'm trying to say here is Jephtah was a child of an harlot, -1. He left home, -2. Then he dwelled among ordinary men, people that ordinarily he was not supposed to hang out with. That's -3. He had 3 things that was supposed to be a drawback for him. But later on, it became someone that a whole nation could rely on to save them when trouble arises. Sometimes we always look at ourselves and say, my background is bad, I'm not good at this. But that does not mean that God will not use us. That does not mean that the plans and the agenda of God for our life will not be fulfilled. The plans of God for our life will still be fulfilled, irrespective of our background, irrespective of where we're coming from, irrespective of our past. When God picked those people that we can call and say, this one does not have a good background, this one is not so good. When God picked such person, the reason is because when that person attained a high level, when God has taken that person to high, the person will continue to remember that no, it was God that has brought me thus far. This is not my own doing, and I didn't come this far by my own ability. That's how God operates, so that you always remember that no, don't me do this one, not my ability, it is God. And those things, those are background, those things we always look at and feel like they are our disadvantages. Those things are always like a scar. When you have a scar on your body, you bow so anytime you look at that scar, you like, this happened to me in the past. You always look at it and then you remember the events that led to the scar. Those are the things that will keep on coming to our head and keep on reminding us that it was God that has picked us from somewhere when we are nobody and brought us to a place where people can see us as someone who is of reckoning. When God has taken you to that high place, don't forget God and don't let your background limit you. Irrespective of your background, irrespective of what you've gone through, irrespective of where you're coming from, you are still important and you're still relevant in God's agenda. And God can make you that chief cornerstone that everybody will look up to in the next future. Just want to leave you with this. Peace. Bye.